What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of 4 Dummies, and tonight I'm joined with the 3 other dummies. I have Mr. Skullface.
Hello.
I have Mr. Robert Detox.
We're potting.
And I have just one.
What's happening?
We're going to start with, get right into it with collection critiques. We're going to continue on, and this one I've actually been really excited to get to since I saw the pictures. I think that I'm really excited to see Robert's opinion on them. This is from Now Customs, ChrisB, as we know him, and I think he has a pretty impressive setup. He has bookshelves around the room, lit. Some of them are a bit crowded, but in the center, he has a Legends display broken up into 4 corners of a diorama. It looks awesome.
It's like a mental trick on the eyes, and I think I would walk into that middle island every time and fall over it like Chris Farley.
Well, I believe that to be true, but what does that have to do with the quality of it?
The quality's great. I would destroy it accidentally every time. It's like it's an optical illusion. That's the word I was looking for.
That's fair.
Dude,
you can't do that.
This is one of those displays where you're just like, I'm quitting.
Yeah, dude, you know what?
You did a great job.
You can't, okay.
So we all know Chris, first of all. We should say that, too. But
He would like hearing that.
This guy, he's got it. I like the shelves. I like the displays. I like this entire thing.
I do, too.
If I were to give any criticism, them drop down ceilings, but if I were to give any other real criticism, it would just be that there's no place to sit and take it all in. But, the small price to pay for having a really dope, clean, sharp, lit, dynamic setup.
Look, individually, he's got beautiful dios, obviously, but I don't like the island. I can't imagine.
I love it.
You're not going to hit a corner?
Dude.
You're not going to clip a corner with your baggy jogging pants pocket?
I don't wear jogging pants, but secondly,
your robe? Your robe loop?
This is, without a doubt, it's a really smart way to do Legends, and he knows it. He's cracked a code.
You know what would be
here.
a dope way to do Legends too? The 40K style.
Yeah.
Would be dope to do it like that too, just
agreed.
a big table.
But I mean,
But that's kind of what this is a little bit,
He's got the volcano area. He's got the Ark area. He's got the Dinobot cave underneath. On the other side, he's got the space bridge. He's got the Nemesis. He's got the Cybertronian levels. He's got a Unicron space. He's nailed it.
And on the bottom, he has the caves.
Yeah, he's nailed it. He's done
I
it.
would say with that thing in the middle, maybe just raise it up because I do see that it's layered like that. It is hard to see what's on the very bottom.
It looks like the Unicron's head is on top of the island.
Dude, did you see that Stunticon dio with them coming off of the freeway bridge? That is dope.
Yeah,
Where's
looks
that?
good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did a good job, man.
A little busy.
Dude, Robert's a hater on this one.
It's so funny that you're hating on this.
Robert's a hater on this one.
I think the Constructicon one's a little bare.
You're hating.
So I feel like usually you and I agree for the most part, except everybody thinks I like the ones. But I feel like if you lift that center part up, it's gonna be visually obtrusive. Instead of being able to see at least the majority of the top of everything, you're just going to see this thing in the middle of the room. So I think, I hear you about the bottom shelves, but I just feel like I'm not sure that overall that payoff would be worth it.
Right. No, I didn't even think about that too, how it would kind of block
Robert is being a hater.
Robert is looking at his collection and comparing it.
But I know, Robert, why does this collection threaten you, dude?
You know what? That carpet threatens me, man. Come on, dude.
The carpet is
you got all that money put into those toys, but that's like some industrial level carpet.
It doesn't matter because he's done such a great job with everything else, and Robert hates how good it looks.
Jealous.
You're a jelly belly.
No, I'm not. Look,
dude, that middle thing's so dope with those dioramas. It makes me want to collect Legends.
But what I like he obviously he loves Transformers, so the room is all Transformers. But he loves a couple other things too. So on the side, he's got the little Star Wars thing. He's got the little whatever you were talking about with the Skullface thing, and then he's got the little Back to the Future bit, and it's just. Well done. Bravo. No complaints here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on another level. That dude, I don't even want to critique it. Just keep going. Just keep pushing it.
Yeah, you did a good job. All right, on to the next one. This is from Superion himself. And I got news for you, Superion. You got work to do. And you didn't give us much to work with to kind of talk about, but
Got a Pharaoh and then a jumble.
Yo, are those shelves dusty? Is that all dust?
Yeah, that's all dust. Oh, look, they're dancing in the dust. Those Autobots, they're like, we're dancing in the dust for you.
look at these.
Damn, like that dude hasn't dusted his shelves
It just needs
ever.
to be spread out.
Look at these
and
combiners.
risers
If you're
and-
going with dark, just like with a car, you got to keep the clean because the darker your stuff is, the more dirt and is visible.
Look, God bless him. He's still got the TFC Superion. He's like, you know what? I'm playing the long game.
All
on this
in.
one. Hey, but you know what? Not for nothing. The beachcomber and smokescreen here are really well posed.
Yeah, like Kid and Play. They're doing
No.
like a dance.
Like they're like running, shooting. Maybe if they had a gun in their hand. And I like it. I like that a lot.
Is he keeping these in a toolbox cabinet? I think it is. I think it is. Like, look at the last one. It's got that little Husky logo on it. I think that's what it is. Like, they're in his garage. He keeps them in a metal cabinet.
I like this.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You might be right.
Because I was gonna say, man, it's hard to tell like what you're displaying these when I can't see what it is. But I
Oh,
think
you know what this one's called?
that's what it is.
The Mechanic.
So it's called.
No. Why would it be like shiny laminated black?
Because that's
like
often
shelving?
'Cause you can
what
get those
black
metal-
toolboxes look like, Robert.
Yeah, you can get those garage like they're closets essentially, but they're built for your garage, so they're industrial.
So okay, this guy is obviously not an MP collector.
No, he is not. Which is okay.
Pre-plan is a good plan.
Well, whatever it
Yeah,
is, this dude's got a far way to go to get there. I hate to say it, and I like Superion. I know him. He's been very
some risers
in new cases and everything.
I need to see the room. I need more context.
I mean, I was
Yeah,
gonna say it's
yeah,
hard to say because
it's
I
true.
feel like
He's not. I don't think he's ready yet. I'm be honest. Let's go on to the next one. This is Gav. I think Gav is putting us on.
No, I think Gav's proud
No,
of his
I
boxes.
think he's a box. Yeah, I think he's a mint in box
No, but-
collector.
Yep.
Look, you've only got one shelf with figures out, and
It
of
has
those
4 figures on it.
And of those figures, only Hot Rod is posed. And then you have 2 shelves filled with boxes that
What is this?
that look like you're just getting ready to move.
Yeah, I think he's a mint in box collector. So
Yep.
it's really hard.
Yeah, so
I mean, this
even
is
even
a-
if you're a mint in box collector, there's a better way to display your boxes.
maybe you can see the.
Yeah.
At least even the Star Wars stuff, you could see the figures. Maybe.
If you're a mint in box collector, we have to see the front of the box. You have to have it available for people to see exactly what you have, even if it's just the box art. And get it away from whatever this stacked plastic case is to the right of it that you are keeping your socks and stuff in, because it's not doing it any justice.
What if he's just a box collector and those are the only figures he has?
He sold the figures.
He just collects empty boxes.
He's the opposite. He's like, dude, you guys are still with figures?
If that's the case, we have a whole lot of boxes to sell him.
I'm all boxes and accessories, buddy.
All right, let's move on. Okay, so I did want to talk about this. So he's got these cases, these first 3. I could be wrong about this. I'm willing to accept that. But I
Baseball
think
bat?
they were these cases that Michaels was offering where you could put like a baseball
Like
bat.
a shadow box sort of. deal.
Yeah,
So-
but they were like mainly meant for like you put a baseball bat with a couple trading cards and a baseball you had signed by the Padres.
But still,
Yeah, the baseball
so-
bat ones wouldn't fit like masterpiece figures like that, but I know what you're talking about. So it is something similar.
It's something similar, right?
Yeah, because the baseball bat ones they'll fit like those like the SH figure arts like Mario collection.
Yeah, because you were thinking about doing that, right?
Well, I have one, but it's in my son's room, and that's what's in there is those SH figure arts Mario stuff, and it fits perfectly in that.
If he had the room and space, I wouldn't hate this as a concept, this particular type of layout.
It's a blurry photo too.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh,
But
so
like-
the one with all the legends, that's the baseball ones, I think.
Yeah, are these all legends? Yeah, I think these are legends, and they're
So then
in...
that makes sense. They would be those baseball
You
cases.
know what?
And I think
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. That's a really sharp legends display.
Is it?
It's an okay Legends display. Like, I don't think we need all this on top.
There you go.
No, I mean, I think there's potential there, but just
I agree.
Clean it up. Like,
Clean it up. Get rid of that stuff on top, or
don't know,
space it out
man.
like the characters that you have on the top shelf. That doesn't look bad to me, but the stuff that's like the space bridge to the left, that's the new age space bridge. Get rid of that. if he hasn't completely figured it out yet, I think he's on to something.
I think if he puts all three of these next to each other, he can get the Triptychon tail in there.
You don't think this is a clever way to do Legends?
No.
Really,
I think
dude?
it's a mistake. I know, I really do. I think it's like it's like the Detox route. You think it's good, but it's not. But you've now got it stuck in your wall, so you're
If you took these shelves and you centered them on this wall instead of doing this Art Deco you got going on, just centered them on the wall instead of, I'm guessing the Dinobots, which are on the top, don't fit in them. So I'm okay with putting figures on the top, but spread them out a bit vertically and put figures on the top. Like I think that's a pretty clever way to do it.
Or even spread them more. Do you know what I mean? Like give them a little more space in between, and then there's more space. Like if they take up more of the wall, but there would be more space for figures where it's not as tight. Like this bottom shelf just really feels like they're
and the
doing
middle
a back
one
bend.
I think you should center them and spread them out vertically.
No, we don't need to center them.
Nah, I don't like this.
We don't all have to have everything.
This looks like keys on the piano.
Yeah, it looks nice.
You hate this. Look,
you
this
hate
looks like,
anything out of sorts, which is so funny to me.
No, this works. If he had more space vertically, then he'd be able to lay them on top and then still have vertical space. He'd have to space them correctly. But I do like the offset because then you can fit the Legends combiners in those larger spaces on the sides. I don't mind that. I just don't like, they're all just like freaking chorus lining. You can't do that with Legends.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good, man. Let's move on to the other pictures. He's got this cabinet. He's got this isn't a Nona. He's got the China cabinet going on.
No, it's not.
Is that a lock on it? Is there a lock on the cabinet?
So you know it's good.
I think
burglar proof.
I think that's similar to a display cabinet like yours.
I don't think so. I think you're wrong about that. I think this is more like a China cabinet.
No, I wonder if this is. Remember the IKEA shelf that we ordered?
No, it's not that. This is a China cabinet.
Keep.
I don't like this at all.
See, I disagree.
We'll just have to agree.
This is the China. This is a China cabinet. This really is.
It's
of course it is.
So the fourth and fifth shelves are a mess.
Down or up?
From the bottom.
Yeah, because you can't see Ultra Magnus at all.
The fifth in particular.
All right. I just liked.
This
But
is
I kind of
shelf
like.
and
I
then
kind of like the third shelf and
the vehicles that are super. Yeah, so that's the best shelf on there. There's no doubt about it. The vehicle shelf is the best shelf on there because it's small and he's got them sorted right. The rest of it.
Dinobots?
I mean,
No.
I think the Dinobots there is potential there.
I think there is potential there.
It's like they're running to a fight. I like it. Like as an action,
Laura, I support you in that.
You complain about people not having enough poses and action stuff. Like I feel like there's an attempt to have an action pose there.
I don't think this is the right piece of furniture for.
However, I just feel like maybe we need to move
the dog bowl.
No, I feel like no. We need to keep the dog bowl and get the dog. Actually,
If we move the dog bowl, we can get a wider cabinet and put some there for real.
What about the trash can on the other side?
That's where he keeps the dog food.
Right.
I think you're right. Oh no, you're right.
But then there's a Detox, and we just have two shelves on the Detox. Oh no, here we go.
That's beautiful.
All right. So
the backdrop is just mwah.
So I don't know what's going on to the left, the far left. He's got like, is it a cat scratching thing? That little thing over there to the left?
Yes.
Okay, so like,
oh my God, that's a cat bowl.
Get rid of that, and then look. Okay, perfect. So you have Voltron Lions.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's the Bondi set. I don't know.
You're right.
Whatever you do, put them together, combine them, and put the whole Voltron thing in that cube. Otherwise, that cube looks wasted.
They don't fit.
No, it does.
Yeah, it'll fit in there for sure.
I think that's Icarus Toys. Hey, dude, reply if that's Icarus Toys. Shout out to Conehead.
Dude, the Beast Wars, the Beast Wars setup is just garbage.
Is that this?
No, you don't like Black Arachnia.
So
and
I mean,
Megatron?
let's get some risers.
Yeah, get some risers.
Some risers.
Get some risers for your Seekers. This is
Risers
all
are
you've done a
magical.
better job with your Legends.
I think Bobby is hating on the illumination in this photo.
Why? What is it?
It looks like that's a new setup. I feel like you just built that thing and then put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It feels brand new to me for some reason. Maybe because there's nothing in the shelves on the bottom, like Calyx or Besta, whatever that is on the bottom.
I like that they're off the floor.
Yep.
What?
Okay. Underneath each Detox shelf is a light. And he's got like aluminum light guiders so that you don't see the light, but they are lighting up the space. If you look at the shelf with Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, you can see the reflection of the light in the Detox.
Is his cat dead on the top of that scratching post?
That I don't know. Look, I think you're onto something with the Legends display. I think you need to rethink your Masterpiece display.
But it's not
you
terrible.
can.
Like
It's
he
not
has it
terrible.
super squishy. So get some risers.
Get some.
And
Get some.
kinda,
Yeah.
You
get
need
some,
to like
yeah.
Omega Supreme needs to be risen as well.
He
Like,
has risen.
But he's way low
In many ways.
He's way low here in comparison to the Detox. So
All right, let's do one more. This is Sam's Formers. His Detox display is backlit with ChrisB Customs dioramas.
I love that he put his iMac on there. Like, no big deal.
His iMac is hard.
And what does it have? The realm and a picture, like a.
He's got a
see.
Cody piece of art of Megatron. I have the same piece. I thought it was a one of one. I guess I'm wrong. Just kidding, Cody. And then he has a Jetfire. It looks like propaganda type piece. And then he has the realm
And his lumbar support.
And then
Love to see it.
He's got an Optimus hologram in the back behind his computer. You see that?
Oh,
One of those
I see
2D
it. I do see
uplit
it.
things.
Like on
Bottom left
Amazon, my kids have
Oh,
like one has a
yeah.
dinosaur, one has an
I
elephant.
Gotta
did
say
not
that.
see that, but good eye, Robert.
That's what's giving the blue light.
So let's look at this dude's Detox.
Okay, first of all, let's preface this. Bobby is super conflicted right now. He loves Sam and he loves Chris.
No, so look.
So I think
I'll
we
tell
can.
you, the detox with those pieces in it look good.
Yeah, but
No,
we can
here's
just
the
we
thing.
can, but we
Yeah,
can
wait a
add.
minute,
wait a
we need
minute,
to
though.
add some risers.
No, but
Add
here-
some risers. Rising.
Rising on some of them, but here's a problem with them. So, like, all right, so you see the Galvatron, Cyclonus, and Shockwave. That looks really good, but he's definitely going to swap out that Shockwave with the Scourge at some point, and that will probably look fine too. But nothing more will fit in there. Now which is fine. Now let's look at his aerial bots. He's going to try to put 2 more in there, and that will not look good. So, like, he's got to
he'd have to raise the 3 in the back up.
Maybe
He's
he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful here because he's definitely aware of the space, but he's got to be careful not to overcrowd.
Yeah, he's getting there.
He's getting there.
I like the glass shelves, the non-detox glass shelves.
I do too. So I was just gonna say that looks great.
And it's kind of cool because it's like the background, but nothing on the glass. I like that. I like it.
I
a lot.
agree.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, Dinobots to work too. And you got the vertical lighting again, and
Yep.
it's in the back.
Well, I like
Actually,
a horizontal
say nothing
lighting.
on the glass, but this bottom one I think has something on the glass.
I like a horizontal lighting. To be fair, but
It looks like Times Square, like, you know.
so all right. So look. So here's the thing with the vertical lighting. If you're gonna do vertical lighting, in my opinion, you need to have it in the front facing the figures.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
Also, if I could make a critique, Sam, I think you need to get the Bruticus over. I think you need to slide the Detox over to one side and move the Bruticus with the rest of the crowd.
Poor Bruticus.
I just feel like
Really?
I don't just to have that one figure on that little.
I know
side
it is
right
a little
there. Why
awkward.
isn't
Like
that
I do
slid?
feel like maybe we could slide the Detox maybe to the center and then center that photo to the left. Get another
do that
photo
too.
for the right, and
Yeah,
That's
you're.
the image.
get
Yeah.
Bruticus a buddy on his side, and
There is a layout issue here. I think probably if you did like it's kind of like almost that one entry that we looked at. Like if you did one on one side, one on the other, or 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and something in the middle, something to break it up, it'd probably look better.
I think that Zeta is standing there telling Omega, I'm getting fired, ain't I?
Yeah, so that and case in point, that Superion, that's his Superion. And then he's using Fans Toys for the aerial bots, and he's planning on stuffing all of those bad boys in that little cube.
I think he's considering Fans Toys for combined mode, and he's going to do Zeta in all mode.
Nope. That's
And he's going to
not
hang it from the ceiling.
that's not what the evidence shows.
with fishing line.
The fish wire.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling Bobby. He's on.
Can we take
Shout out
Can we take a moment and talk about the best picture in the series though?
the last one.
It's the last one.
Sam in the Detox.
It's Sam in a Detox.
Love it.
I love you, Sam.
Sam, we all love you.
I tried to climb in a Detox too, Sam, saying I could fit, but it didn't work.
That's what makes you special, Mac.
I want Sam to pick me up.
I need to see Robert with some kind of salt.
What? I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see Robert Himalayan.
He is super
Himalayan
salty, dude.
Robert-
Chris, you deserve to give him one firm smack across the chops when you see him. He is hating on you.